Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay, guys, a lot went down in the Big Brother Naija house last night after the live eviction show. There was plotting, scheming because of the nominations that will be happening later today. Of course, some of them were in their feelings. Adekunle and Venita gave me drama. But before we get into all that, I just want to quickly add this. What is this with the Headies Awards, an award that is meant for Nigerians or Africans celebrating Nigerian and African music by Nigerian and African artists? Why is it being held in the USA? Like, balance me real quick. Last year, these people, is it last year or last 2 years, they started this thing like a joke. I'm like, okay, maybe they had concerns or whatever. But they continued the same trend this year. Last night, they held the award in USA, I think Atlanta. And I'm like, why? Like, make this make sense. Have you seen the Grammy leave the US to come to South Africa to do their award or come to Nigeria to do it? Like, are you telling me there's no other place in the whole of Lagos, no suitable event center to host that? Or you are telling me that the whole of Nigeria, there is no place for you to host an event of that magnitude? It's not even like it's a very, big event. I don't know the rationale behind that, but for me, I just think it does not make any sense at all. Congratulations to all the artists that won an award last night. Ashake, Rema, Chike, and a whole lot of them. Yes, guys. Now back to the Big Brother Naija gist. Now you already know that the identity ship was found shaking. Yes, guys. But last night they found a way to resolve their issues, but not without drama though. So both of them met up to talk about their issues, to hash things out and all of that. But when you have two stubborn people, yes, people that literally would not want to move their stance, you just know that resolving matters between themselves by themselves will actually give you headache. Like at some point, I was shouting at them from my living room, just listen, just accept, it's okay. But no, they were busy blowing big grammar. I think that's one thing I love about that ship. They're actually very two intellectual people. From hashing things out in that garden area by the pool to shouting at each other. Honestly, I do understand where Venita is coming from. Something similar to that happened last season with Fina and Groovy, where both of them had issues and the guy just packed up his things, to move out from that place. Of course, the girl will feel some type of way because everybody now knows that, okay, there's trouble in the land. And Venita was like, why did Adekunle have to do that? And Adekunle was also telling her that you two contributed to this, your attitude towards the tax, you just acted, nonchalant towards the tax and all of that. Yes, guys. And that was really the bone of contention. And if you ask me, listening to both of them, they were both wrong at different times. I mean, Adekunle shouldn't have moved that. But Venita too, the way she acted, during the tax presentation, during the party, why didn't she attend the party? I think she came and left. Like it was a lot. They all contributed to the matter. Yes, guys. But at the end of the day, after the shouting bout, after Venita walking into that toilet in the garden, after the talks by Pere, Angel, and all of that, they resolved it. And oh my goodness, Adekunle is a funny guy. He shows his romantic side in a very funny way. And the likes of Neo, Soma, I think Pere, Angel followed Adekunle to serenade Venita. I think that's one of the most hilarious moments on the show this season. I totally enjoyed that. Venita was not for me shy. I mean, it's actually crazy that Angel will be part of the people that would want them to get back together. Angel will be part of the people that was, championing the cause of the identity ship after everything that went down between Venita and Angel. Like I told you guys, the dynamics of that house keeps changing week after week. Yes, guys, so all is good and nice in the identity ship. Yes, another ship that, will I call it a ship? I do not know. A friendship that caught my attention last night is Pere, Cross, and Kim Oprah. Let's just say Cross and Kim Oprah. Yes. Now, Cross was acting weird. I noticed it. You understand? After Big Brother played that clip of, Kim Oprah and Perry whispering and all of that, now Cross was just acting weird. He went to the garden after the live eviction show, acting like somebody that they poured cold water on and all of that. Later on, Perry met up with Kim Oprah and they started having a discussion, and Perry cited that and said that that was the reason, or maybe that's the reason Cross has been acting somehow, because obviously Kim Oprah complained to him, and Kim Oprah was like, I did not come into this house, for any feelings, and if there is going to be any type of ship, I want it to be outside of the house. Later on, there was a discussion between Cross and Kim Oprah in the head of house lounge, and Cross was like, the perception of people towards him obviously is what is his concern. That, of course, he knows he's a bad boy, but he can totally succumb or submit to her, that he has built his stay in the house all around her. I'm like, Cross, just hope and pray that Big Brother does not decide to take Kim Oprah out this week. Like, boy was giving us massive lines. Yes, guys. Like, basically trying to tell us that, okay, he is in love with Kim Oprah. Yes, but do you guys believe Cross? Do you actually think that Cross is in love with Kim Oprah and not in lust with her? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Anyways, what I think about that whole scenario is, number one, Cross has this thing of using his supposed innocence to make people not see his bad side, his bad character. And it's crazy that we have been buying into that narrative for a very, very long time. Now, if we are to put all this whole Cross Kim Oprah pair into proper perspective, this is not the first time that Cross is meeting Kim. Do you understand? Like, Cross has known Kim from outside the house. He also knows that Kim and Perry have this attraction even before the house. He knows that it's been there, that Perry is your G, and he has an interest. And it looks like the girl too, if you look at the way Kim has been moving in the house, I feel like she's way more comfortable talking with Perry than with Cross. And it's obvious to you, but you still want to put head. Now, in his discussion with Kim, he mentioned that the same thing happened to him in their season, when him and Maria was whatever, and Perry had to put his head and he had to withdraw for Perry. I'm like, hold up, it's not the same Shania either was, because from my own understanding, Perry and Maria came into the house as wild cards, if I'm not mistaken. And because they were not found out, that kind of like strengthened their bond. Cross, yes, did like Maria, not just Cross. And sometimes there was even, White Money and Maria situation that we all saw. So which one is he had to back out for Perry? Perry has always been there with Maria. Like, I don't get it. Why did he have to bring that in though? I mean, Perry is supposed to be your guy. Am I not making sense? Perry is supposed to be your guy. Perry will gladly give up his own place for Cross. Perry will gladly step back for Cross, which we've seen him do in the show. But Cross would willingly throw Perry under the bus for whatever personal gain he has. Like, it's crazy. And people are really calling Perry the bad friend in this whole friendship. Now, moving on, there was a lot of speculations as to why Shay and Ike were evicted. Doyin was of the opinion that it's because, or it was influenced by the whole Baye situation. Now, she said that everybody that plotted against Ilebaye one by one has left the show except for Perry. Yes, and we all know in some way it might be true, because had it been they decided to evict 3 real housemates, Perry would have gone home too. Yes. So looking at that, and also checking everything Doyin has been doing after the eviction, it just brings me to say, I do not honestly trust Doyin's intentions when it comes to Ilebaye. And no, this is not about Ilebaye at all, but this is about how Doyin has been, like how she's been acting in the house. Like all through last week and the week before, Doyin has nothing good to say about Ilebaye. Honestly, she has been bashing Ilebaye. Yes, I understand where she's coming from. I will not totally put all the blame on her, but she tried to act like this very caring friend towards Ilebaye seems very suspicious, especially asking people not to put Ilebaye up for possible eviction. Don't you find that suspicious? Me, I'm all for good friendships, but for me now, think about it. Is she really concerned about Ilebaye or for herself? Because, I mean, she obviously knows that Ilebaye is strong on the outside, or she presumes that Ilebaye is strong, and according to her, she knows that Ilebaye will still to the finals. Now, all of a sudden, she doesn't want to buy it up. Make that make sense now. Like, it's not like Baye has been asking people not to put her up. It's not like Ilebaye has been going through some whatever. I mean, Ilebaye enjoyed not being put up last week. So why the sudden campaign for her not to be put up? Is it actually for Ilebaye or for Doyin? Do you think that Doyin's intention towards Ilebaye is actually pure? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Away from that, today is that day, the head of house challenge, the black envelope challenge, and also nominations. Who do you think will be clinching the title of the head of house this week? Who do you think might be up for possible evictions this week? And do you think there will be any immunity in that black envelope? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Adekunle Williams.